Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DonDon Gaming, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over the new Tracy Mcgrady and Kevin Durant packs cards in NBA2K22 Myteam. So, going over some of the cards, we have a Myteam Anniversary Kevin Durant, we have a 75th, we have a Tis the Season Kevin Durant, a Seattle Supersonics Kevin Durant, which is kind of interesting, Invincible, both in-game Kevin Durant's, Myteam Anniversary, Tracy Mcgrady, a Supernova Tracy Mcgrady, a Gamma Tracy Mcgrady, a Invincible, and then obviously both of his end games. So we're gonna go over all the cards in their entirety. So let's get right on into it. Starting off, we have a small forward, power forward, obviously 6'9", 7'4" wingspan, 240 pounds, housings everywhere. Most of that stuff is gonna say the exact same as I always say throughout each Dark Matter card that we're gonna go over today. 33 goals, 35 Hall of Fame badges, just the basics of my team anniversary cards. Decent finishing badges all around. Definitely missing a couple, like maybe Back Down Punisher, maybe Drop Stepper, Giant Slayer, Lob City Finisher, maybe. Every single shooting badge in the game, Mismatch Expert on gold. Every single playmaking badge in the game, just missing Floor General. Defensive badges are good, but he's missing a lot of them on Hall of Fame, in my opinion, but not too shabby. 80 rebounding all around. 90 plus in every single stat, besides as an 80 standing dunk, and a 79 strength, and an 89 hustle. Everything else is 90 and up. Tendencies are 98 and tendencies all around. Kevin Durant based on very quick. Kevin Durant leaner, quick dribble style. Kevin Durant SIGs, obviously. So he's not too shabby of a Kevin Durant card. Definitely just basically the shell of... Where's the card at? Basically like a shell of like this hero card and this fan... He's like an update of this fan favorite cards, but very similar to the hero card of this one. So not too shabby. Moving on to the NBA 75th, Kevin Durant... 17 goals, 60 Hall of Fame badges. Every single shooting badge that I was kind of already talking about, he gets onto him. Every single shooting badge in the game, but compared to the other one, this one has -2 shooting badges, which is set, shooter, and fade ace. But this one has a lot more playmaking badges on Hall of Fame and every single playmaking badge in the game. And this one also has a lot more defensive badges on him and on Hall of Fame. 90 plus in every single stat, literally in every single stat, besides with the 89 hustle. Everything else is in 90 and up. Tendencies, the same. Animations exactly the same. So, well, actually no, not the same. Actually, take that back. He actually has a normal leaner instead of the Kevin Durant leaner. Other than that, though, it's pretty much the same. So, if I had to say which one to compare to get compared to them, if you have the hero Kevin Durant, then get this one. If anything, if you want to upgrade, because the other one, the only thing that other one's gonna do is give you like 2 more extra shooting badges, and that's it. Like, it's only gonna give you 2 extra Hall of Fame shooting badges, but none of them matter that much compared to like the amount of playmaking badges that you're getting, and plus the Hall of Fame defensive badges that you're getting, plus the 90 in like standing dunk, strength, and rebounding. So I would definitely say get the 75th one over the My Team Anniversary one, but if you do want those extra 2 Hall of Fame shooting badges, then get the My Team Anniversary one. Moving on to Tis the Season, Kevin Durant, small forward shooting guard instead of small forward power forward. 22 goals, 55 Hall of Fame badges. Every single finishing badge basically in the game, missing Rise Up and Teardropper. Every single shooting badge in the game on Hall of Fame. Every single playmaking badge as well. Every single defensive badge besides the defensive leader is missing. 90 in literally every single stat besides with the 80 standing dunk. So to me, what I've so far realized is that a lot of the Kevin Durant's, they're like difference in like hustle, strength, and standing dunk and rebound. Those are like kind of the only stats I feel like they're changing, because everything else is in 90 and up. So if y'all really have anything that you want to, that's where you're kind of really want to. That's the real difference between all the Kevin Durant so far, is really just in those couple stats. But badge-wise, some of them have a lot more Hall of Fame badges than others. Some of them have good Hall of Fame badges in certain categories. Like this one's a way better shooter and a lot better of a playmaker, but not as good as a defender as a 75th one. So there's that you probably have to take into account. Tendencies are exactly the same. Animations exactly the same. So yeah, I would definitely say compared to both the Kevin Durants, it depends on where you want to play them and depending on what badges and stats matter more to you. But this is also a very solid Kevin Durant card, especially if you play him at the 2. Very solid. Moving on to the Invincible Kevin Durant from the Seattle Supersonics. 13 goals, 65 Hall of Fame badges, 99 in every single stat. Every single badge in the game besides box and rise up. Everything else is on Hall of Fame, if not on gold. Tendencies exactly the same. Animations exactly the same. So not too much of a difference, but definitely an upgraded, especially compared to the other 3 Kevin Durants. Definitely a bigger upgrade than the rest, but very solid of a card. Moving on to the end game, Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 99 in every single stat. So if y'all want to pause the video and look at some of these, y'all can. But it's pretty much just like any other card that we have as an end game. Perfect stats all around. 100 perfect stats, 0 foul tendencies. Set shot 25 though. Kemba Walker upper, very quick. Trae Young leader, quick dribble style, and obviously the best dribble sigs. Now he does have the Joel Embiid post hook instead of the Kareem post hook, so that's definitely something to keep in mind compared to some of the end games. But he's also a very solid 2 guard. Like, I don't think it's much of an upgrade compared to the Seattle Supersonics one. If you want to play that one at the 2, I don't think it's that much of a difference besides just in Hall of Fame badges. Maybe tendencies that they matter that much to you, and maybe just, you know, the set shot 25. But I think Kevin Durant's base is perfectly fine where it is, in my opinion, especially on very quick. Moving on to the cheesiest of the Kevin Durant's, small forward point guard. One, just like the other end game, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 9 every single stat, perfect tendencies. Animations, though, he has jump shot 3 instead of set shot 25. 2K. Here's my only thing about these cards, and this is one thing I'm going to say. Literally, I just want one more card. Like, literally, we've only had one card. Like, literally, there's the one cheesiest base in the whole entire game, and that's Luka base. And we have only had 2 people with Luka base. Luka and Wilt Chamberlain. Why is there no other endgame that comes with Luka base? Like, it's just jump shot 3 or 25. Give us Luka base. Like, it's just as cheesy, if not cheesier, than both of the jump shots. At least better than jump shot 3, in my opinion. Because with jump shot 3, once a person gets tired, the jump shot gets a lot slower. Compared to set shot 25 and Luka base, it doesn't change. But that's just my opinion on the matter. But yeah, Kevin Durant is just like his other Kevin Durant card. The only difference is, like I said, the post hook is different with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as compared to Joel Embiid's. But other than that, they're exactly the same. So that's just the opinion on those. Ranking the Kevin Durant's, though, I would say point guard or small forward OKC endgame number 1, Golden State Warriors number 2. My opinion, I would definitely say 'Tis the Season number 3, then Invincible, then 75th, then My Team Anniversary. But like I said, it all depends on how these prices work, because 2 of these Kevin Durant's are going to be cheap, which will most likely be the My Team Anniversary and the 75th one are going to be cheap. But like I said, maybe they could skyrocket in price. I don't know, but that's up to debate. But moving on to Tracy Mcgrady, Team Macaroni and Cheese, My Team Anniversary card, shooting guard, small forward, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, 210 pounds, 29 goals, 35 Hall of Fame badges. Pretty okay finishing badges all around. Definitely the main important ones are on him, but definitely missing a lot. Every single shooting badge in the game besides Fade Ace and Set Shooter on gold. Every single playmaking badge in the game besides Floor General and Post Playmaker. He only has 2 Hall of Fame defensive badges, which is really not good at all. 85 rebounding all around, 88 block, 86 interior defense, 85 standing dunk, 75 standing dunk, 82, 84 post moves. Everything else is 90 up. 98 defense tendencies all around. Trade book based on very quick, normal leaner, quick dribble style, and regular Tracy Mcgrady SIGs. So he's a pretty solid Tracy Mcgrady card. Definitely going to be the cheapest out of the bunch, but I would definitely say avoid him getting out of cost. But moving on to the Rockets, Tracy Mcgrady, 6 foot. That's the same exact. These are exactly the same as the other ones. Sorry. Hosmos everywhere, 17 gold, 60 Hall of Fame badges. So this is basically an Invincible right here. Every single finishing badge in the game besides post hook and rise up. Every single shooting badge in the game, still missing Fade Ace and Set Shooter on Hall of Fame. Every single playmaking badge actually in the game. And then every single defensive badge as well, just missing box. But a lot of them got added on to Hall of Fame. 89, 90 rebounding all around. 90 plus in every single stat. Defensive athleticism, shooting. Inside scoring is pretty much the exact same. The post moves got posted up to an 88. 75 standing dunk, but everything else is a 90 and up, which is very nice. Tendencies, exactly the same. And then SIG-wise, animation-wise, exactly the same as the other one. Definitely advise you guys are getting this one because he's basically the Invincible Tracy Mcgrady. Like, you're not getting a cheaper Tracy Mcgrady that's this good than this one, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. But we got 4 more cards to go over of him. Small forward, power forward, Gamma, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. Tracy Mcgrady from the New York Knicks, 25 goals, 55 Hall of Fame badges. Every single finishing badge, shooting badge. He has every single badge in the game. Literally, the important ones are mainly on Hall of Fame, which is good, but definitely missing a couple. I would definitely advise you guys to add on to Hall of Fame if y'all can. But everything else stat wise is perfect, 90 and up. Besides in the standing dunk, tendencies exactly the same, animations exactly the same. But I will definitely say he's definitely the better Tracy Mcgrady, badge down and stat wise. But the only difference is that he's missing a lot more Hall of Fame. He doesn't have as many Hall of Fame badges as the previous Tracy Mcgrady. but this one has every badge in the game, so take that into account. Moving on to the Invincible Tracy Mcgrady from the Houston Rockets, shooting guard, point guard, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, hot ones everywhere, 13 goals, 65 Hall of Fame badges, 9'9" every single stat, every single badge in the game besides hook specialist and rise up. And yeah, so there's not too much of a difference. He has every single badge kind of like the previous card, the Gamma one, but this one has a lot more Hall of Fame badges to kind of comprehend that. Tendencies exactly the same, animations exactly the same. So definitely a very solid Tracy Mcgrady card. Definitely a very solid. Moving on to the two end games. First up, we have the Raptors, Tracy Mcgrady, shooting guard, small forward, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 9'9" every single stat. Tendency wise, perfect. Animations, this one has stats top 25. I'm very quick. Trae Young, leaner. Joel Embiid, post, hook, and obviously the best dribble six in the game. So he's a very solid 2 guard in my opinion. Definitely a top tier in my opinion. Don't know if he's going to be as good as Kevin Durant at that 2 guard, but it just depends with, player build plus like just the defensive animations that they'll get. Moving on to the final Tracy Mcgrady, shooting guard, point guard from the Magic, 80 Hall of Fame badges, 9'9" stats, hustles everywhere, tendencies are exactly perfect. This one comes with jump shot 3 again. So yeah, he's pretty much just like Kevin Durant and every other guard that we've gotten. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, post hook, Trae Young, leaner. So yeah, so not too much. Like, these cards are just like every other card in the game. End game wise are pretty much the exact same all around. It just depends if you guys want McGrady or if y'all want Kevin Durant. That's kind of the only thing. You guys want a Raptors, y'all want a Golden State Warriors, you want a OKC, you want a Magic. That's kind of the only thing I would say. But all around though, this is a pretty nice batch of Tracy Mcgrady and Kevin Durant cards. My personal opinion, if you guys are on a cheap budget, I would say try to get the 75th Kevin Durant or maybe the Tis the Season, or get the Supernova or Gamma if you guys are on a budget. I would definitely say avoid getting the Myteam Anniversary, McGrady, and Kevin Durant unless you're trying to lock in for that endgame option pack, but that's up to you guys. The Invincibles are both very solid too for Tracy Mcgrady and Kevin Durant, but I don't think they're going to be that worth it compared to the end games. But if y'all balling on a budget, you're not balling on a budget. If you guys have a stacked amount of MT or amount of money and you guys want to get Tracy McGrady or Kevin Durant, by all means, go get them. They're very good cards. Definitely will help you guys at the point guard position if you guys just want to run with like, a little bit less of a 7-footer point guard. Y'all can run with like a 6'9", 6'8" point guard. So that's kind of my statement. And plus, these are really solid 2 guards. If not, you can run both of them at 2 guards, which we're kind of lacking in the 2 guard position. So that's also very helpful that we have this drop coming. But with all that being said, though, I hope you guys did enjoy. If y'all did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.